All right, let's talk about Alvaro Fidalgo. No, not about America, but about him playing for the Mexican national team, saying, I have 1 year left on my contract, and it's a very complicated topic. Honestly, I don't know exactly how the situation stands. Maybe the coach doesn't like me. It's a tricky subject. There's still a lot of time before the World Cup, and I don't know what to say. I don't know what my short or long-term future holds. To be honest, if you ask me today if I've thought about it or planned for it, the answer is no. I'm focused on the present, on what's happening now, and for many reasons, I don't see myself on the Mexican national team. Alvaro Fidalgo, we know, that isn't afraid to truly express himself very honestly, and it seems like he has done, saying that maybe the coach doesn't like him. Barak, what do you think of this?
To me, it's very easy, but I know that it's not easy for most people in Mexico. Okay, if he was born in Mexico with a Mexican passport, no doubt he would be in the national team.
Right.
But since if he acquires the nationality in a different way, then not all of them, but most people ask for more. They should be way better than the rest if they want to play for the national team. And I cannot buy this narrative. I mean, if you're in the national team, you have to be better than the average, period, regardless where you were born.
Right.
And he's above average, no doubt.
I think he's a very good player. I think he's a player that's gotten the most out of himself this season because of the end product that he is now providing Club America. It helps to have the platform of Club America. That is a massive platform for the Mexican national team. He's been a massive player for them in this tricampeonato. This three-peat, he's one of the 5 pillars, those players that have been there, always there.
Yeah.
Malagón, Fidalgo, Israel Reyes, Cendejas, Henry Martin. He's one of those 5. Very good player. But he has also said himself that he does not want to play for the Mexican national team, that it's for Mexican players. And all of a sudden, as he started getting more notoriety in Mexico, winning titles, and being more in the public eye, things changed. And now maybe it won't be such a bad thing. And now, I'm going to have my Mexican passport in February 2026. But the timing would only give me about 2-3 months to prove myself. And the way he is speaking leads me to believe that he may have expected a phone call from Javier Aguirre, the next Mexican national team coach, or somebody above, and maybe has not received it as of yet. And he's also conscious because, as you said, he's not afraid to speak his mind. And I think he's very articulate.
100%.
He's a footballer who speaks his mind, and a lot of times I agree with what he says. He's a very smart individual. And he says very clearly, my contract is almost up. He understands that there's less than a year. And him playing in that World Cup with Mexico is probably going to depend on where he is. If he's in Europe, that's probably not going to be the case.
Why?
Because...
Remember Guille Franco?
Correct.
Guille Franco was here. You remember him. It was 3 years. Only 3 years.
Yeah.
He went to Spain 1 year before World Cup 2006. Still, they went not only to one World Cup, to 2 World Cups, even when he was only 3 years in Mexico.
Yeah, they've changed the rules since then. This player understands he's got to stay until that exact moment, and that might not be in his plans. And I don't blame it. Playing for a national team, as much as it is a sentiment, if you're a dual national and have options, it's also a decision.
Yeah.
And other factors come into play. And he's a very smart individual. And some of those factors, to what Barak was saying, don't please other people. So I think he's keeping his options open, but I think he understands that at this age, and he's probably done everything he can do in Mexico, there might be something else for him out there.
Yeah, because when it comes to thinking about it as a true possibility for Alvaro Fidalgo with the Mexican national team, and I'm not talking about his level, obviously, because as you said, Mexican passport in hand, born in Mexico or of Mexican descent, obviously we would see him with La Verde, with El Tri.
Ages ago.
Yeah,
right,
absolutely.
Right.
But it's obviously not
Especially in that
this
position,
situation. Exactly, and that's where my next question leads to. Does El Tri need someone like Alvaro Fidalgo?
Well, I don't think Mexico's in a position where they can shoo away or ignore quality players.
Right.
You look at that midfield, people aren't exactly enamored with Charlie Rodriguez or Luis Romo. Sebastian Cordova hasn't really exploded. Orbelín Pineda has had his moments where he shined, other moments where you're like, I don't really trust this guy there. Luis Chavez has fallen off a cliff. You can go down the list of central midfield positions, and even Edson Alvarez, who with West Ham has been struggling.
Right.
And it's really hard to feel positive about something. And Alvaro Fidalgo into that mix could give you a lot of things to feel positive about.
Yeah.
If he was a right back, a left back, a center back, a goalkeeper would be better. Because, I mean, yeah, because probably in that position we have some abundance. Not top players, of course, but options at least. It's not the position in the field that you would say that's the first need of Mexico national team.
True.
I mean, I would take him, of course, no doubt. Again, it depends on the situation of each country. Mexico has a reality now with no quality in most of the position, not saying all of them, right? Because even center forward, you say, oh, Sandy Jimenez, oh, Raúl Jimenez. Give me a break. I mean,
Yeah.
they're not top 30 in Europe. 30,
Right.
in my opinion.
In their positions, yeah.
So, yeah, that's in, for instance, Spain. How many Fidalgos you have in Spain?
Right,
That
right.
quality or more than that? 10, 12,
Yeah.
15?
No.
Easy.
Yeah. It's a career decision, too, for Alvaro Fidalgo. Like you said, he has time, not a lot of time, not a lot of windows left, too, for international breaks.